Hello, today's daily reading comes from the book of the Apocrypha, and we are reading from First Esdras chapter 3, and it reads as follows. Now King Darius made a great feast to all his subjects and to all that were born in his house, and to all the princes of Media and of Persia, and to all local governors and captains and governors that were under him, from India to Ethiopia in the 127 provinces. And when they had eaten the drunken and being satisfied were gone home, then Darius the king went into his bedchamber and slept and awaked out of his sleep. Then the three young men of the bodyguard that kept the king's person spoke one to another. Let every one of us say one thing which will be strongest, and he whose sentence will seem wiser than the others, to him will Darius the king give great gifts and great honors in token of victory, as to be clothed in purple and to drink in gold and to sleep upon gold and a chariot that bridles of gold and a turban of fine linen and a chain about his neck, and he will sit next to Darius because of his wisdom and will be called Darius his cousin. And then they wrote every one his sentence and set to their seals and laid the writing under King Darius's pillow and said, when the king is risen, some will give him the writing, and of whose side the king and of the three princes of Persia will judge that his sentence is the wisest, to him will the victory be given as it is written. The first wrote, wine is the strongest. The second wrote, the king is the strongest. The third wrote, women are strongest, but above all things, truth bears away the victory. Now, when the king was risen up, they took the writing and gave it to him, and so he read it. And sending out, he called all the princes of Persia and of Media, and the local governors, and the captains, and the governors, and the chief officers, and sat him down in the royal seat of judgment, and the writing was read before him. And he said, call the young men, and they will explain their own sentence. So they were called and came in, and they said to them, declare to us your mind concerning the things you have written. Then began the first who had spoken of the strength of wine, and said, O sirs, how exceedingly strong is wine! It causes all men to err that drink. It makes the mind of the king and the fatherless child to be all one, of the bondman and of the free man, of the poor man and of the rich. It turns also every thought into cheer and mirth, so that a man remembers neither sorrow nor debt, and it makes every heart rich, so that a man remembers neither king nor local governor, and it makes to speak all things by talents. And when they are in their cups, they forget their love both to friends and kindred, and a little after draw their swords. But when they awake from the wine, they remember not what they have done. O sirs, is not wine the strongest, seeing that it enforces to do so? And when he had so spoken, he held his peace. Amen.